When betting sports, how much money do you bet per game? I know, it's a bit personal, but you really need to think about this because I've been betting sports professionally for 4+ decades. I've been in Las Vegas for 30 plus years. I've learned so much. I've seen good handicappers get destroyed because of their ego. They've been destroyed. They've left town broke and penniless because of one skill that they were not able to master. And I've had my own battles, my own demons to deal with because of a ego. It's called money management skills. My name is Scott Pritchard, professional sports bettor, senior handicapper, featured on VegasInsider.com for the past 3 decades. The plays are timestamped, documented, finished #1 in pro football for the year, outpicking 30 plus handicappers on that site. Did the same thing for college basketball. As you know, the plays are timestamped and documented. So when it comes to money management, let's say that you bet $1,000 a game or you bet $500 a game. $100 a game does not matter. Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care. I can tell you what percent of your bankroll you should not exceed when it comes to betting sports. Now, you might lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row. And your ego might says, listen, I'm an advantage player. I know a lot about sports betting. I've won a lot of money in sports betting. I will not lose 6 games in a row. Well, that game that you're going to bet for the 6th time, having lost 5 in a row, it does not have a memory. You have a memory. The point spread is there to create a 50-50 proposition, a coin toss. I offset it by having an informational advantage with a good number. So I'm always getting the best of it. Unfair advantage, half point, point and a half, the best of it. So it is not a 50-50 proposition for me. For me, I only have to be right maybe 47, 48% of the time to make money. But most people who do not do this professionally and do it recreationally, the break-even percentage is 52.4%. But that means you have to be right 11 times out of 21 just to break even. Now, you might say a blind monkey can hit 50% winners. Not necessarily. Try flipping a coin and being right 11 times out of 21. You haven't even made money yet. So the idea here is when it comes to money management, the odds makers are trying to make it a 50-50 prop. 50-50 prop, and then because you have lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games in a row, you are going to double up, triple up, quadruple up, go 5 times, 6 times your bet on one game. It's absurd. It's common. It happens. Don't ask me how I know. But again, you're talking to someone who's done everything the hard way. And now, the last 20 years at least, I've learned so much. And now I travel 6 months out of the year. I do a lot of betting online to where no matter where I go, I can get down. I do spend at least 6 months every year in Vegas still. I love Vegas, even though the sports books limit me, handcuff me. They just won't take a bet. They limit me to a nickel, limit me to a dime. Just 2 weeks ago, one of the sports books told me, and it's applicable at 8 of the sports books that they own in town, that I can only go to the bet window 1 time a day. So it's getting more and more corporate, more and more annoying, but I simply will take what they give me. The rule of thumb, you're going to be surprised by what I'm going to tell you, but understand a lot of good handicappers, sharp, have catered to their demise by having poor money management skills. So here is the answer. You should not risk more than 2 to 5% of your bankroll on any one game. So if your bankroll is $100,000, you should not risk more than 2 to 5,000 on any one game. I want you to think about this long and hard. I want you to think about your own sports betting experience whenever you've run into trouble. My guess is that it's because you pressed. It's because maybe on Saturday for college football, maybe you lost 2 out of 3. Sunday morning, afternoon, you lost 3 out of 4. But there's the Sunday night game, and you have to settle up with your book on Monday. You're trying to get it all back. on Sunday night. It's just one game. Never overreact to one game. They play the Star Spangled Banner every single day, 365 days out of the year. Simply means there's opportunity every single day of the year. Bet with your head, not over it. Do not risk more than 2 to 5% of your bankroll on any one game. I understand most of you are still going to abuse it, but please at least know what you're doing. Know that the parameters are within that 2 to 5 percentile and try not to abuse it too much. See the cashier.